Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Bumi and today we are watching What's the Deepest Hole We Can Possibly Dig by RealLifeLore. Yeah, since I saw this, it really got me thinking because I don't think aside from like the deep mines, which is probably it probably never even reached like a kilometer deep, like those gigantic mines. So I wonder, how deep can we go? Like from sea level, I'm guessing. So I know of the hole in was it in Russia? The deepest hole that we've ever dug. It was a very small hole. It wasn't really wide. I think it was just a couple of feet, and I'm not sure about how deep it was. I'm gonna venture and say less than 5 kilometers. Yeah, I'm excited to see that how far can we go down. So yeah, let's go check this out. So remember, if you like my reactions, don't forget to leave a like, let me know your thoughts on the video down in the comment section below, and consider subscribing. Also, don't forget to leave your suggestions on what I should check on next. That being said, let's go ahead and watch the video.
This is a real-life lore video made possible by Skillshare, home to 16,000 classes that could teach you a new life skill. The first 500 people to sign up using the link in the description will get a 2-month free trial. So at some point in their lives, nearly everybody has wanted to dig a hole down to the center of the earth. The only problem is, nobody ever has actually dug a hole down that far. This leads us to the question that this video is all about. If humanity decided that digging a hole was the #1 objective of our species, then how deep down could we actually dig with modern-day technology?
Okay, so thinking about the mines, right? We could probably go deep, like very deep before it gets too hot. If we use like a reverse pyramid strat, but the problem with that is you need a very big like surface area at the top so that you can taper it down. So yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be worth it for the amount of land that we're gonna have to displace.
Let's say that we start somewhere on the Earth's surface and
Because if we decide to use just a drill and dig deep down, we're probably going to use, of course, diamond tips. And then the shaft of the drill will probably have to use what's something that has a high melting point. Is it titanium? Which is going to be very expensive very quickly.
just start digging from there. Not too far down at 1.8 meters, and we arrive at the standard grave depth in Western culture, so if you're afraid of zombies, this is how far down they'll be coming from. 4 meters down, and we arrive at the depth that Pharaoh Tutankhamun's tomb was discovered at. A little further at 6 meters below the surface, we reach the maximum depth that metal detectors can pick up signals from. At 12 meters, we can find the deepest burrows dug by animals, the Nile crocodile. A little further down at 20 meters, we arrive at the depth of the Paris catacombs beneath the city of Paris, a tomb that holds the remains of over 6 million people.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
40 meters down, and we can see the deepest swimming pool in the world. If you drained this pool and jumped into it from the top, it would take nearly 3 seconds before you would hit the bottom. 100 meters.
What's that swimming pool used for? I'm guessing astronaut training, but probably scuba diver training as well. For if not for like record-breaking attempts, probably just general scuba diving training then.
Meters down is the usual distance that governments bury their nuclear waste at. And just beneath that, at 105.5 meters down, is the deepest metro station in the world, located in Kiev. Moving on to 122 meters down, and we see the deepest known point that a plant's roots have ever reached, a fig tree in South Africa.
That is deep,
down, and we arrive at the deepest river in the world, the Congo River in Africa. Beyond that, at 240 meters, you can ride through the deepest railway tunnel in the world that connects the Japanese islands of Honshu and Hokkaido. But at 287 meters down, you can drive through the deepest road tunnel in the world in Norway. 305 meters down, and you would still be vulnerable to the B-82 Earth-penetrating nuclear warhead, which can destroy structures up to this depth beneath the surface.
Okay, so 1,000 feet.
At 392 meters, we arrive at the deepest well and possibly deepest hole ever dug by hand.
By hand?
This is the Woodingdean water well in the UK.
How long did that take them? That's interesting.
and it was dug all the way back in 1862. At 603
1862, of
meters down,
course.
we arrive at something terrifying, the deepest
What?
vertical drop inside of a cave. If you were unfortunate enough to be in this cave and fall down this hole, the fall would be higher up than falling from the top of the One World Trade Center in New York.
So that would mean you will reach terminal velocity, right? Falling from that far? Of course, granting that you don't hit the sides, because it doesn't look like it is just a straight down. But still.
And the fall would take you over 11 seconds before
11
hitting the bottom.
seconds.
Even further down, though, at 700 meters is where the Chilean miners were trapped at for 69 days back in 2010.
Damn, noise though.
970 meters down is the deepest hole ever dug that still has an open sky above it, the Bingham Canyon open pit mine in Utah.
Yeah.
This pit is so deep that you can...
This is what I was referring to earlier when it comes to the mines. You're probably gonna have it's like a reverse pyramid. You have to taper it down slowly.
Place the tallest building in the entire world in the center and still have over 100 more meters to the surface. Much further down at 1,410 meters, though, is where the deepest concert ever held happened by the band Agonizer in Finland.
Why and where?
1,642 meters down is the depth of the deepest lake on Earth, Lake Baikal in Russia, and 1,857 meters down is the deepest part of the Grand Canyon. The deepest known cave on Earth is located 2,197 meters beneath the surface in Georgia, but the
that's over 2 kilometers.
Fall into goes way deeper than even this. All the way down at 3,132 meters is the bottom of the Moab Kotsong mine shaft in South Africa. Taking the elevator takes 4.5 minutes to reach the bottom, but if you fell into it from the top, it would take you 25 entire seconds
that's
for you to hit
terminal
the bottom.
velocity
Think
right
about
there.
what you've just done. Long enough to receive and miss an entire phone call. Even further down at 3,600 meters is the deepest point that a multicellular organism has been found alive. This
extremophile
worm. But human beings themselves have been even deeper than this. 4,000 meters down.
Okay, so my earlier estimate of less than 5 kilometers is wrong, obviously, because we're already at 4. So I'm gonna bump it up. Less than 15 kilometers?
Deepest part of the deepest mine on Earth, also located in South Africa. The trip from
Probably
the
closer to
down
10?
the bottom takes over an hour to complete, and
Shit.
the temperature at the bottom can reach a sweltering 66 degrees Celsius.
Holy fuck, that's hot.
meters is the average depth of the oceanic crust beneath the ocean floor. Way down at 8,840.
Okay, so it's gonna be
is the height of
15
Mount
then.
Everest if it were placed underground instead. 10,994
Yeah,
meters
we're
down
all
is
over
the bottom
10
of the
kilometers.
Marianas Trench, which is the deepest part of the ocean. I already covered the depth of the ocean in another video, but unbelievably, humans have actually dug down significantly deeper than...
Yeah, I've actually reacted to that video, so if you want to go ahead and check that out, go and look for my RealLifeLore playlist.
Even this. For reference about what's next, 11,887 meters is the average altitude that a commercial airliner flies at. But deeper than that, at 12,262 meters is the depth of the Kola Super Deep Borehole, a project where the Soviet Union attempted to
it was
drill
Russia.
all the way through the Earth's crust. They only reached a third of the way there, though, because the temperature at this depth reached 180 degrees Celsius, which was too hot for the drill to continue operating any further. The hole is also only 23 centimeters wide, so luckily you can't accidentally fall into it.
That's actually not that big.
Down the shaft, though, it would take about 50 seconds before it hit the bottom. Recently, however, this depth has been surpassed by the Z44 Shavio oil and gas well, which has drilled down to a depth of 12,376 meters. That's the equivalent of stacking 15 Burj Khalifas on top of each other, and currently represents the deepest hole that humanity has ever dug.
So 2.3
however,
kilometers.
Extend down to 70,000 meters below the Earth's surface, and the planet's center is located 6,371 kilometers down. If the surface of the Earth is Lisbon, Portugal, and the planet's center is Astana, Kazakhstan, then humanity so far has just ventured this tiny, insignificant distance.
Yeah.
A lot of you have asked me before what
Yeah.
software I use to create these videos with
Is
and
that it?
how I learned to do it. I mostly use Adobe After
Wait, is that it? Yeah, okay. So it was kind of unceremoniously done there, how it ended. Oh, I don't know what I was expecting, but I was kind of hoping like there would be some big reveal or something. But yeah, if you want to go ahead and get Skillshare, of course, use the link on screen. 2.3, no, 12.3, closer to 12.4. Let's round it up. Kilometers deep. I'm betting we can probably go further than that. We could probably, most likely we can, but it would just get very expensive. And aside from it being expensive, well, unless if we do this for like scientific reasons, then I don't see this ever happening anytime soon. So, what would even happen? Let's let's just say we were able to dig through and reach not even the center, just the the outer core. Would that just start spilling magma everywhere? Because I'm betting the wait, so, wait. I'm betting the internal pressures of the Earth would push the magma up. Then again, any type of drill would probably melt before reaching that point, right? So it doesn't even matter. But it's a good experiment, though. Now I want to watch the core again. But yeah, really interesting video. We're probably never gonna do that. Uh, drill a huge hole. I mean, unless if we use the reverse pyramid style, which if I don't know the math of it, but 64,000, was it 60? Let's just say 60,000. No, 6,000 kilometers plus, I think. To the center of the Earth, that would need probably something bigger than Africa or bigger than like Eurasia to do the reverse pyramid thing down to that depth. So it's not very practical unless we invent some wonder material that just doesn't melt. But yeah, that's just gonna be it for me today, guys. Link to my Twitter is down in the description below. Gonna check it out if you want to, and if you're new here and enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like. Let me know your thoughts on the video down in the comment section below and consider subscribing. Also, don't forget to leave your suggestions on what I should check out next. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!